Hi all. So now the first step from where what and all things we have to do. Let me go here in the top and these all the commands which we need to run. But before that, here the first thing we need to, in case if you already installed Jest, then you need to follow this step, else follow from the second one. Okay, let me start. Delete packet.json and node module files. Okay, let me go to my Visual Studio. I need to search these two. So first one is packet.json. So let me go here and this is my packet.json. I need to delete it. Okay. Okay. Now after that, the second step was node module files. Okay. Let me delete this one as well. So let me go on the top and where's node modules, node module. Yeah, this is node module files. Let me go here and delete this one as well. So now what will I do from, it will start from the scratch. Then the first thing first, you need to run this commands always. Okay. This 4 to 5 commands. Now the first thing before anything else, first you need to check which node version you have. It will be more than 10. Then only just installation will be easy on your system. So let me go and check my node version. Okay, it will taking some time. Fine, no issues. Meanwhile, I will show you in command prompt. Those are cmd. So here I will type the same node B, hit enter. So guys, my node version is 14. Okay, let me go here and I need to check my npm version. How I can check my npm version? Again the same, hit enter. So guys, as you can see, my node version is plus 10, that is 14, and it is plus, 7. So right now I have the latest one. Now what the steps I need to follow? Let me go here and yes, I want to delete node modules. It will take, okay, yes. So now basically from my VS Code, these two folders were first removing these two folders, then I enter the commands. Now which general command I have to enter for this? So guys, first oral explanation I will give you, the install package.json.npm.y. This is the one through which it will get reinstalled, or I can say, a fresh package will be installed in your system. Okay. So let me check if it's done. No, still in progress. Okay. Until unless it's been done, I pause the video. Okay, fine. It's done. It's done. Okay. No problem. So let me start. First thing, we need to install packet.json again from the scratch. So let me go here and check whether I have a packet.json or not. Package hyphen log JSON. No package.json. So first step first, go here, type npm init -y. You can type npm init as well, but there will lot of questions, enter the version, package name, and etc. etc. So you just enter npm init -y. Wait for few seconds, and now you will see a package.json will be installed here. Okay. Okay. Got it. Let me clear it. Start from the scratch. Run this code first. Just to save your time, I need to run this command, then this command, and then this command. So basically what this command will do, it will be latest all the new advanced plugin of Salesforce will be get installed by this. Same new updated CBI by this. For npm, go to this. And obviously these two we already used, so no, you can skip these two if you want. Let me go here. Okay, it will take some time. I will pause the video meanwhile. So now you can see, guys, that the latest version is all installed, plugged in, Salesforce.dx install 51 version 2. So it's already installed in my system. Now the second step, what I need to do, I just need to go to my org and I need to log in. So I will log in on this. Meanwhile, I will open here. I will going to explore the second command, that is for npm install. This one. For me, actually, I need to run these three commands every time whenever I install my Visual Studio Code. Why? Because sometimes what happen, these are not, when your Visual Studio Code is not up to date, sometimes it cause you problem when you going to deploy your org from your Visual Studio to source. Again, it's vary from system to system. In my system, I face such kind of issues. So always I going to update whenever I start my Visual Studio Code, these three commands. Okay, done. So after that, last command, global CLI. So it will update my all CLI. Basically, CLI is command line interface. For more, if you want to know about CLI, kindly go and check my last video, how to install Visual Studio Code. In that, I give the proper explanation on this. Okay, it will. Okay, it won't take much time. Fine. After that, node version already done, this one already done. Now package or JSON. From here we need to start. Meanwhile, okay, I log into my org through my Visual Studio Code. Okay, let it be complete. Then I will, through my Visual Studio Code, I will open the org, and then I will perform all other actions, whether it's init command and LWC and everything. Okay, guys, so I just executed this command and it was little time consuming, so I paused the video. So after that, for three package, we're looking for funding, RPM. Okay. Meanwhile, now just what you need to do, just let me click RPM space, and in between that time, if you want, you can sync with your org as well. So you need to click this option, open default org. So basically in your browser, your default org will be open. Okay. Now, now almost everything is clear. Let me go here and make it everything clear. Done. Now I need to install this one. These two steps I already shown you. If you want, you can check. Okay, my org is opening. Cool. Let me copy this. Go here. Now I need to run this command. Okay, I'm gonna start probably. Okay. So guys, now you can see this command. Basically now it's installed all the packages. Okay, and now here if I go down, there will be a file name as packet.json. You can see in this packet.json exactly this all I can able to say. Let me show you. See guys. Okay, now step 2. Once you're done, it's an optional step that sometimes you need to audit. But I always recommend to then you need to audit it. I mean, I always recommend to use this step, audit. Once you do, then there will be some bugs will be shown. So for that you need to fix. So just wait for a few seconds and it will show. Okay, 35 server vulnerabilities means 35 bugs were there. Now they only saying run npm audit fix. Fine, I will do the same. I will run npm audit fix. Once I run this command, most of this vulnerability will get fixed, but some serious vulnerabilities still there. Then okay, zero vulnerabilities. That great. But in case still if any vulnerability is there which not got fixed, then you need to run the third command, that is npm audit fix force. Okay, already all vulnerabilities are clear, no issues. Let me clear all this now. Cool. So now guys, here one thing package.json we have now node module file. Is it came? No, I don't think so. No, no, no. Fine. So next thing will be node module file. For which we need to go here. Or might be there. Let me check one more time. Okay. Left side is code non modules. Just go here and go left. Okay, guys. One additional point I forgot to explain you. In case after till npm force audit we done, right? Still, if this folder won't show you, I mean, after manifest, this folder will show node modules. In case if doesn't show in your org, no issues. Just type this command: npm stall space @ salesforce hyphen sftx hyphen lwc hyphen just space hyphen hyphen safe hyphen dev. This command will install a freshly node module. Okay, then afterwards again we need to do the audit step. So let me do it again, and now I will do it little fast. So yeah, I will just audit fix. Once this all will be done, meanwhile I will explain you what's the parallel steps we have to do. Okay, all address 35 vulnerabilities fixed, done. So now the next step is we need to go to modules. Now you need to choose the path. Our is Salesforce, right? So let me go here. Okay, LWC. No, not this one. We need to go here. Module Salesforce here. Module, this one, Salesforce. Now here SFDX chest and wire. Where is SFDX chest? Now inside that bin go, and this is the one you just need to copy and copy this path. Now here the now what you need to do, you need to type a command, and this will be really important. So let me clear the screen again so that it will be visible to you properly. Cool. Type node space dot front slash and paste the path. Now guys, one thing, important thing, here in this path the arrow should be ulta. I mean it should be like this way. Now when I hit this command, automatically it will start searching any test file in my system. If it's there, they will execute it. So let me hit enter. Error source path expected found 52. Fine. This kind of errors might happen. sftx project.json, they expected the new one is 52, mine is 51. No problem. And to go here to the folder sftx project.json. So let me first minimize this. Go down. This is my folder product.json. Let me go here, and they told expected 51, they found 52. Okay, here basically they were expecting version 51. Let me save it. Let me run this command again. Done. So they probably checked 235 files, zero test, zero pattern. Means till now they didn't find any testing file. So now I'm going to include a file for test. Now what I will do, I already have many components. So for hello world, I think I already made one file. Yeah, for. So now the next step will be go here. Till here we already done all this. Cool. Now inside hello world program, I need to create a folder with this name. Remember guys, this name is very important. Every time whenever you create a folder, it should be with this name only. Let me highlight this. Now what I need to do, this is my hello world program. I need or click create a new folder. Okay, I create a new folder, enter the name. Cool. Now inside this I need to make a file. Okay, what's the file name, sir? Whatever the file name you can give, it should be test.js. That should be mandatory. For mine is hello world, so should be the name same as this one only. Again, create a new file, hit enter, done. Now I just copy this code. Again guys, this is an example video for your understanding purpose. I will copy and paste all the codes in this talk, and I will share in the description so that you can easily go and check. Okay, let me save it. Now I need to deploy this to the org. Just I can click from here itself. Deploy to source org. Once it will be done, now the command we just run. Yeah. Now the command we just run, the same command now we will run, and now this will show you some file with their test percentages. So let me hit enter this time. Starts force app main lwc hello.js underscore test hello world.test.js. Okay guys, done. You can see one test should pass. So now all the tests done. But there is the one catch, guys. Every time I go and go to node and call with the path, and every time it will calling from that path, so basically it will not the perfect way. We do need some shortcuts for that, so that instead of writing this long command, we will do it in short. So there is one more way. Let me show you. We need to go down in, we need to go to packer.json and include these scripts, all these. So let me go to packer.json. Okay, I already have here, my bad. Still, if you're not able to find, you can go ahead and check. Yeah, this is my packer.json. Now this is the part script we, okay, so I just copies all as it is. One, okay, comma I forgot to give. Done. Even same I will update here as well. So guys, basically what I'm doing now, I whenever I need to test, I just need to type this command. If I want to unit test, I need to type this command. In upcoming classes, everything I will explain step by step. Just for saving your time, I just run every command bit by bit. So let me copy, and first npm run test. This command I will use. I will go here, top, okay, terminal. Sorry, hit enter. Now again, first is showing me the fold where the path, and now showing me a test cases exactly the same. So you can see test suite, test. Fine. Okay guys, now if I need to run this one, what I need to do, I just need to go here, just same code I used, npm test command, okay, but this one will be unit. So I just need to give a colon and enter unit, hit enter. So again it started. Done. Now if I need to watch all this, I just need to type npm space run space test colon watch. Showing some error. Fine, no problem. Got it. Should be unit and watch. Yeah. So guys, now you can see step-by-step execution of program is happening. Okay, and all done. Now if here you want to run all test cases, you can press A. If for failed, press F. So you can try all this in your home. Okay, for time being I just press a button A, and the moment I press A, it start executing all the test cases for me. Done. Now watch usage W. Okay, I will press again the same. Now for time being I will quit, so I will press Q. For your convenience guys, everything I just pasted in my this document, and along with every steps what you have to do. The moment you need you will copy and paste the file. One final step what you need to do is just go here and click deploy to the source org. Anyhow, all steps are mentioned in this. Now guys, if you like my effort, please subscribe my channel, and if you have any valuable comments, kindly give on comment box. For more information, you can sync with me in my Instagram, my LinkedIn, my Facebook page, and all links are given in the description. Last but not the least, in case if you don't know how to install VS Code first of all, so no issues, you can check my videos. In there, I give a proper video how to install and even uninstall Visual Studio Code. And with that, thanks for watching my video. Thanks for all guys. Bye.